Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London.
It's crazy to think it's already been a year since we took this trip to London and Paris. At the time, the twins were still little enough that we thought, why not? Let's see if we can still travel.
Are you ready for London, Priya?
Travel day was rough. We were supposed to have one of those baby bassinets on the plane, but there were so many babies on board that we didn't get one.
It's just quite uncomfortable, but we're getting through it, and that's all that matters. Right, Rob? She over it too. And I'm changing Shakur. My God.
Between the crying babies and trying to get comfortable, nobody really got any sleep. So by the time we landed, got through the airport, picked up the rental car, and started driving to our Airbnb, we were completely exhausted. We actually pulled into a gas station parking lot and took a nap for an hour before finishing the drive. We just couldn't keep our eyes open. Our first day was really about slowing down and getting familiar with London. We intentionally stayed close to a train station because neither of us wanted to spend the whole trip driving on the opposite side of the road. Honestly, I ended up loving the train system. It was clean, easy to use, and made getting around so much easier. One thing we hadn't really thought about before the trip was how much traveling with a double stroller changes everything. Suddenly, you're looking for restaurants that can fit your stroller, wire walkways, elevators, things you never even think about before kids. The next morning, London gave us exactly what everyone says London gives you: rain. We actually didn't mind. It gave me a chance to get up before everyone else and get myself together, and it gave us the chance to relax, reset, and get some chill one-on-one time. Eventually, we got up and got ready to walk to the grocery store. I know that probably sounds boring, but visiting grocery stores is one of my favorite things to do when I travel. You learn so much about a place by seeing what people actually buy every week. The ingredients were different, the food sometimes looked different, and the packaging was different. It makes you realize just how normal your own country feels until you leave it. Once we got back and everyone was ready, we decided to take advantage of the rest of the day and go to the mall. I wish I had more footage, but my phone died, so you just have to take my word for it. Day 3 was probably my favorite. We left the twins with our friends and family for a few hours, so Kriya and I can go to CrimeCon. Now, if you know us, you already know we love true crimes, so getting to solve a murder mystery with actual detectives was such a cool experience. Afterwards, we celebrated our anniversary at the Alchemist. Looking back now, I don't think the restaurant is what made that day special. It was just us getting a chance to be us again for a few hours. Before being parents, we were partners, and it's important not to lose that. We met back up with everyone, explored a little more of London together, grabbed dinner, and just enjoyed being present. Those are usually the moments I remember the most. Not the attractions, but the conversations between them. The last day we caught an early train to Paris, and thankfully the twins slept most of the ride. We got there starving, and somehow our first meal in Paris ended up being Popeyes. Not exactly what we imagined, but when you're hungry, you're hungry. After that, we made our way to the Eiffel Tower, took way too many pictures, and spent the rest of the evening walking through the markets trying different foods. Looking back, I think the biggest lesson from the trip is that traveling with kids is absolutely possible. It's just different. You pack twice as much stuff, you move a little slower, and you appreciate every helping hand you can get. Bringing our friends and family with us made all the difference. They gave us a chance to celebrate our anniversary and enjoy experiences like CrimeCon without worrying about the twins the entire time. Before we had kids, traveling was a huge part of our relationship, and we didn't want becoming parents to mean that part of us disappeared. This trip reminded us that it didn't have to. It just meant traveling differently. Looking back, I'm really glad we took this trip when we did. The twins were old enough that it felt manageable, but young enough that sitting on our laps for an 8-hour flight was still possible. Time really does fly when you're having fun. I'm glad we captured this season of our lives because it's one we'll never get back.